okay, what? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. Yeah, okay, what? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. Yeah, okay, what? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. And I don't give a damn what they say. And I don't really care what to pay. Cause I'm on the damn track all day. And I'm coming hard like I got the K. And I'm in the building trying to win. Everybody on my team cause they know I spin. They don't really care about a nigga like me. They don't care if they getting shit for the free. But I'm still all my motherfucking swag. They can ride Bentley but it's really Jag. And you know I'm popping tags cause I'm so clean. Hey, these looking so goddamn mean. They be like, what's up? They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he got them bucks. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he got that green. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he with the team. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he on the fake. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he got the cake. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he tryna stunt. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he tryna front. And they don't really fucking know. Gotta get my dough cause a nigga hit the show. And I keep that mic all day, not on hype. Yeah, okay, what? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. Yeah, okay, what? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. I'm in the spot. What's going on? I'm in here chilling. I got my little coffee and whatnot. Turn up, turn up. I'm being here talking about some driving stuff, man, and craziness that I be seeing on this road, man. Cause I mean, even to this day in 2023, especially with all of this crazy weather and stuff that's been going on, people still be riding out here like they just bass out of hell, man. And I really be seeing some just strange, wild stuff sometimes. And I just want to talk about it, man, and how I feel about what people be doing when they be driving. What's up, Jarrell? What's good? Let's go, let's go. What's happening? Good to see you. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be talking about that for a little minute. Cause I'm like, man, it's just some things I be seeing people do. Like I used to do some little crazy little stuff too, but man, some of the stuff I be seeing people do, I just be like, man, like, some people just don't care about taking certain risks or pulling certain stunts. And I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that real soon. But right now, I'm gonna chill out for a little minute, a little high minute, and I'm gonna play this little beat. I'm gonna take it back kind of old school, kind of how I did it, cause now this new program that I'm using or whatever, um, I don't know. It was working fine for like the past couple of months. It was working fine. And now all of a sudden they act like it don't want to download nothing, do nothing. So that's been kind of irritating me because I've been wanting to put some new stuff up, but I think I'm gonna get YouTube Premium. I think, man, fuck it, man. I think I might get that shit, man, because then I know it'll be like way more easier and simpler, to get certain shit. So if y'all got that or if y'all tried that out, let me know. Let me know if y'all tried YouTube Premium and how is that, because they do got a free trial, and I am actually interested in it. So let me know. But in the meantime, though, I'm gonna play this little beat and I'm be chilling for a second. Take it back. So I gotta play it like how I used to play it, right? It's all good though. I probably am gonna get that shit. Y'all know this is one of them beats y'all could go hard to though, right? But you can rap like 2 Chainz on the beat. It'll be so easy, right? And we gotta chop up, right? And we gotta chop up, 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 and we gotta chop up. Pull up in a brand new rental. Pop your homeboy like a motherfucker pimp, like a motherfucker skitty. I don't give a shit cause I do it for the day. Get up in the scene like a motherfucker real. Pull up in my motherfucker truck. Homeboy know what the fuck is up. Then we gotta try to run. 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 Brand new Renzo. Tell your bitch hold like a Nintendo. Throw it back, baby, call it retro. I'ma shit hanging like an afro. Motherfucking love it stunt. Like I said, that's how 2 Chainz. This rap like 2 Chainz, right? Man, we out here trying to form. Man, we out here trying to move weight. Man, we out here on the block. Man, they out here trying to hate. Man, we down on the real shit. Pull it up in the new whip. See them grants homeboy, man, we will. Like I said, man, down on the real stuff. Pull back on the real stuff. Rolling hard, man, on the real stuff. Man, we out here fun. Like I said, man, pushing that motion. Man, we got some fun. Hey, like I said, man, pushing that motion. Man, we got some fun. Man, we got some fun. Man, we got some fun. Brand new number 12. Clean as fuck. Shiny like a whistle. Do that shit old school. Like I said, do that shit old school. But yeah, y'all. But yeah, y'all, man. Man. Mm. I mean, some of the stuff I see people out here doing is ridiculous. I always advise, like, when you're on the road, just trying to be safe as possible, you know? Like, I know a lot of people, they think is like certain things are cool and they think it's fun, but man, things can happen just like that, man, especially when you out here on the road and you out here trying to function. You know what I'm saying? Things can happen just like that. That's why you got to be as safe as possible. I feel like a lot of these drivers out here nowadays, I feel like they, you know, they a lot of times I feel like they think that they're like untouchable, like nothing is gonna really mess with them, nothing can happen to them, and I don't know. It's like sometimes when you be in some real shit, you gotta understand it a little bit better, you know. Y'all already know I'm finna turn up. Y'all already know for the family and the squad, but just be safe, man. Even when it comes to something as simple as like seat belts, you know what I'm saying? Always put your seatbelt on, man. Always. I used to think that shit was cool too. You know, some people really be thinking that's cool. Like, I don't need no seatbelt. I don't want no seatbelt, man. We don't need that. Like, man, that stuff really can save your life, man. That stuff can happen just like that. And then boom, now you all through a windshield or something like that because you ain't had that seatbelt on. That seatbelt does protect your body from going and jerking and doing all types of crazy ass shit. So that's one thing I advise too. Wear your seatbelts, man. Wear your seatbelts, man. You know, when just like when people ride motorcycles, like man, make sure you got your knee pads on, your helmet, do all of that. Now, I will admit, now when it comes to motorcycle driving, I will admit I do see most people wearing their protective gear. I will admit that most of these people they got some sense, but then again, every once in a while, I will see somebody like in some shorts and a damn t-shirt just flying down the road, right? Just flying down the road on the bike. bike all in the air. They popping wheelies, lifting all up, don't give a damn, going fast as hell. I definitely seen that shit. And then sometimes you got people who will be on the bikes and then they'll be going, weaving in and out of traffic, going in between the cars extremely quick. Got their little friends with them, so they all doing that. Like, yeah, that shit wild. But I don't really mess with motorcycles like that. But I know they be doing some crazy stuff too. But you definitely want to be safe, man. I say one of the most annoyingest things to me when it comes to people driving and what they do. I say one of the most annoyingest things to me, honestly, is just the rush and the hurry. It's like everybody is in a rush, man. It's like everybody is in a hurry, everybody's in a rush, and it always shocks me sometimes. And the reason why I get shocked is because man, y'all in the cars, like people who are in cars and who drive, like y'all can get where y'all need to go ASAP, as fast as possible, ASAP. So why are so many of y'all in a rush and in a hurry? Now that I just don't understand. I don't get that. You know, it's like why? Why are so many of y'all in a rush and a hurry? Like it's people out here that gotta walk or catch a train to get where they gotta go, and these mugs would be on time. Like that would be crazy to me too. Like these be the people on time, but then you see mugs be in the car and they always late. Like, why are you late? You got a whole car. You can get here. Ain't nothing wrong with your car. You good. Be late as hell. Be late. Or they always in a hurry, always trying to rush. It's like a lot of people treat the road as a damn racetrack. Like, and a lot of people, they act like they own the road. This is why they tell people that when you drive, not only do you gotta watch yourself, but you gotta watch the people around you too, because I'm telling you, they will really pull some ridiculous shit, and it happens all the time, which is kind of sad. I feel like people should be a little bit more respectful of others on the road, and like their and like their right of way, and when they actually can go, their speed, like all of that. Like be respectful, because I see some people just do some disrespectful stuff, and then they feel like they can just do it and just get away with it. Like people pulling out the intersections. Like you will clearly see a big flow of cars coming in, a big flow of cars just rushing in, coming in. You will clearly see that. Here go this person pulling out the intersection just because they too lazy to go around, and now they want to pull out in front of like 4 or 5 cars coming at you and then expect them to stop. Like that type of stuff. Everybody is not gonna stop. You do not own the road. And again, why do people act like they're in so much of a damn hurry? Set your stuff ahead of time, set your stuff right to where you can just get up in the car and you can just cruise and you can just go where you want to go, you know what I'm saying? And you could just cruise. That's how it should be. Or, I mean, shit, not no, even on the E-way or get on the E-way, man. Nah, they'll be right on the street roads acting like it's Speed Racer. And they always do it based on what car they in, too. Like, majority of the time, it's always like about what car they're driving. If you see them in a fancy little car or something that look a little more expensive than yours, 9 times out of 10, these people will try to pass you on the road, or they'll feel some type of way if they're just next to you. I'm telling you, it's just a weird complex about folks, even when it comes on the road. Oh, my car looks better than yours. I must be ahead of you. Like that's how they be, man. Like you might not even be going that slow. Like you could be literally actually going kind of fast, and then they still fucking do the shit. What up, Tag Man? Oh my goodness, I just realized what picture that was. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I heard she was out the race. Peace, my G. Well, much love to you, Tag Man. Yeah, I heard that she was out the race, man. Straight up. I didn't think she was really gonna win it anyways. But damn, that picture is hilarious. That picture is hilarious. But yeah, I mean that's another annoying thing. And then I see some crazy stuff too. We got Dre up in here.
Hey, can you hear me?
What's up? Yeah, I can hear you good. What's up?
All right, I'm in the building. How you doing?
Chilling, got my little cup of coffee and whatnot. What's up? What's popping?
I am over here in the cut. Hold on. I got some stuff popping. Yeah, yeah. You see, I got my apron. I'm gonna be cooking while I talk to you. I got some. I got like this thing set up. I hope it look cool, and I hope I keep it together and don't have nothing fall apart while I do this.
It's bright.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. It's bright indeed.
Okay. And then it got some different brightnesses. So this is bright, and then that's like dim bright, and then that's like white bright. Which one?
Uh,
Which
I
one?
guess the bright one, right? The
That one?
yeah, I guess the brighter the better. I guess.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yes. I got a remote and everything, and I got this little remote. I don't know what this does, but
I
it's
remember I
cool
used to
how to.
have one of those for my other little
Yeah,
camera stand. I done broke so many of them damn stands, man. That's why I got the little one I got now, the little flexible one that I'm cool with
right.
that, man, because I done broke too many of them things.
I was in here getting this set up, and I'm like,
Mm.
please don't break nothing. I'm bending
Just
it.
thinking
I'm
about it.
turning it. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it
be
though.
goofy as shit, but you gotta really, really spin to get like a good one. Some of them be decent, but yeah, like the legs, it be all weak on them. Like
Right.
you could barely do
Yeah,
anything to it, and oh, the leg breaks on it, and all of this extra stuff. So
exactly. I was turning it, and I'm like, please don't break the leg. And then my phone is kind of heavy, so I put my phone on it, and it got to going down, about to fall. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm ready
so
to go.
I was in here just telling them about, how these mugs be acting on the road and how crazy they be and how wild
Yes,
because these people really don't have like no respect for others.
they
Now, I mean,
don't.
you'll see some cool people on the road, but a lot of times you will see people who just think they own the road and then they be so lazy too. Like you got hells of people that don't even use their signals. That's something
Hmm.
else that I be seeing a lot. Don't even use their signals. There
Don't
is
use
no
their
signals.
signal. They act like they're the only person on the road. They're not the only person on the road.
They don't care if
They
somebody is
drive ignorant. They don't care about pedestrians.
nope.
You see a pedestrian walking, I thought they supposed to have the right of way. They trying to turn in front of people. They
Yep.
trying to speed up so you don't cross the street.
They'll
Like,
try to
no,
hurry
you ain't
up.
supposed to do that. Yes, and then like if the car is turning, you supposed to wait. No, they gonna speed up and go. Like, okay, if you hit somebody, then what you gonna do?
Right.
Then you gonna look stupid.
That's why I just don't understand. Like, use your signals too, man. Like, y'all just don't care. Even when you switching lanes, use your signals. Let somebody know when you're trying to get ahead of them, or let somebody know when you're switching. Like, that's how accidents happen. I think I heard a report about that lately too. I think I did, and they
Uh-huh.
were talking about how accidents have been increasing. And I'm like, I think it's because of the weather, because we've been getting some crazy weather, and it's just people
Mhm.
just don't really know how to drive like that. Like getting a license is not really that difficult, but to learn how to really drive on the road and know the situations in
That's
a
difficult.
reasonable manner is not as easy. Just like when the weather got crazy and the rain started hitting and all of this other stuff, I bet you
Yeah.
was hella people that came out there on the road thinking it was sweet.
Yep. And that's when the accidents come, when it's raining and when it's snowing. That's when the accidents mainly come during that type of weather. Rain, snow, all of that. People act like they really don't know. They drive like it's not happening.
Yeah, like, and I remember when it did get a little like snow mix, rainy mix out here, and
Uh-huh.
yeah, I was hearing ambulances like all day, all
Yep.
all
I
day.
bet.
I'm not even bullshitting, and I instantly thought to myself like, yeah, that's Muzz getting in accidents, Muzz not knowing how to drive. People want, like I said, they'll pass you in no passing lanes where you can't pass. They'll
No
just
turning
no
signal.
signal. Don't care how quick you going. Go right in front of you. I mean, this is just ridiculous, man. I
Then
think a
they
lot
be
of
getting
people. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people let these cars go to their head too. They expect you to think like, oh, I'm in this nice car, well, I must be somebody. But a lot of times, y'all just be using that stuff just to like promote that you may be a good person. But reality, you just want people to just like you because you what you got. Not really
Yeah.
because of who you really are. And then you get in it, and then you start thinking you run stuff. Because a lot of stuff I
Those
be
be the
seeing,
people.
I know for a fact they wouldn't pull if the police was around.
Those be the ones who think they own the road. Those be the ones right there who think they own the road. You don't own the road.
Yeah.
No,
and
you
be
do not.
drive and then be driving fast as hell. Like, okay, you can drive like, yeah, you can go above the speed limit, but to just driving like super quick, unnecessarily, you got
Hmm.
people who will hop in their car, literally start their car in 5 seconds, and then hurry up and pull the fuck off and skeet the fuck off. Not even a normal takeoff. Not even a
Yeah.
little like, and that's another thing I be noticing about people. Like, people don't be really taking care of their cars like that. It's like they be
Mm-mm.
getting them, and then they don't really give a fuck about them. It's like they'll just wear that motherfucker out as if they know they're gonna get another one soon. Instead of like, take care of your car. Like, if you take care of your shit, keep your shit up, that shit can last for years, especially if you got the right type, you know.
Yeah, it lasts a while. It definitely lasts a while.
And
Instead of
that's
doing
something.
what they doing.
Yeah, and that's something else I be seeing too. And then some people who like I see that don't be having lease cars, like they'll have cars that they own and stuff, and they might be a little
Uh-huh.
older. But some stuff I be seeing too is I tend to see people who have cars like that. They don't really take care of them. Like I said, when you got a car like that, you gotta make
You
sure
take care of it.
the oil, the tires, you gotta check all your other stuff. They'll just be riding it, riding it, riding it, riding it. Ain't even thinking
People
right.
people so crazy they'll be riding it with the gas light on. Like dang,
Yeah.
or with the what's that, the transmission light? The other
Oh,
light?
what tech engine shit. Well, we
Oil
all
check.
had though. Riding it.
Yeah.
He on.
That light be on forever. Like dang, I don't even know what this car look like without that light being on.
Right. Hey. But sometimes they do. Like, sometimes those can be minor. Sometimes it can be a little bit
Can
important too.
See, I'm not a car expert, so
Damn.
you saying that's not really a treat. You can't really treat nobody because of that.
Lord SOS said, I find there was always a trigger beforehand, like forgetting something or running 5 minutes late. Then the rage comes. They punish others for their procrastination, right? And that's what leads into the road rage. A lot of times,
Oh yeah, and the accident.
yeah, like a lot of times it'll be people's own fault for why they get into the stuff they get into, right? Like I done seen people just get mad because somebody ain't taking off fast enough at a stop sign or something. Like, and it won't even be slow. Like, these people will be mad at something else in their life and then think they can take it out on people in the road too. They'll try to
Hmm.
pull at you, they'll cuss at you, they might throw something at you.
Yeah, like have
And
you lost it?
I mean, and a lot of times it could be their fault, and they don't give a damn because they're just like, "Hey, I own the road. I can do what I want to do." And a lot of times, like I said, they'll pull dangerous tactics. Like, I remember the other day, I seen some crazy stuff. I seen this truck. It was coming, and the truck was trying to turn into this lot. It was a big truck too, like an 18-wheeler truck. And then here come this car coming from behind, trying to pass in a no passing lane, and the truck clearly has the turn signal on. It was a left turn trying to turn into a lot. Tell me why
Uh-huh.
this goofy car goes besides the truck and just passes him in a no passing lane when he's clearly trying to turn. Like dumb stuff like
So he
that.
paid right, and that's that dangerous stuff.
Like, that's so stupid. Like, you expect this truck to stop for you? The truck is already in the right of way. So why do you feel
Hmm.
like you could just go past this truck and he got to stop for you? And it's so funny too, because when the truck turned, the truck did turn a little bit. He swerved a little bit. I thought it was going to be an accident. I honestly did. But he just
That's
did that. For
crazy.
all we know, he probably did that on purpose just to scare his ass a little bit. Like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
you think you going to do this
Right.
shit? and then next you know, car just swerved past him. But shit like that. Now, what if that truck would have kept going?
Which it could have.
What if
Which
that
it could
truck
have.
didn't see him?
That could have been deadly. That could have totally been deadly. Sometimes you just gotta let the other car go. When you see somebody driving crazy on the road or rushing, just let them
Hmm.
go. Don't
Yeah.
try to race them or try to get the upper hand on them like don't get road rage. Just let them go. Let them go about their little business. If they rushing out, what y'all late or something, I don't know. Just let them pass you up. Don't
Yeah,
even
you
worry
right.
about it.
Because it's not that serious. It's not
Mhm.
that serious. And people have egos. People let their egos go to their head. You know, it's like they feel some type of way if they're getting passed up. Like
Yeah.
it happens. Like you know
Yeah.
how traffic flows.
Grow
Sometimes
up.
sometimes one lane will be going a little slow, another lane will be going a little fast because of the traffic flow. So even if you get
Exactly.
passed up like that, it's not really a bad thing. But here they go. I don't give a fuck. And something else that irritates me is when people cross in front of you right in front of a red light. Like you see the red light, you're
Yeah.
not finna go no damn where, but I don't give a fuck. I'ma just do it anyways. Like that,
Just
I
go.
don't know. It's like they want you to see their ass. It's
Yeah,
like
they
the back of their car is like
they
seeing
just be
their ass.
trying it.
It's like
Yeah, look
showing
at
your ass.
the ass. Like they got on a thong. That's silly.
For
But that's
real.
true though. Oh, what about you ever seen a car that's already crashed on the side or got a dent on the side, got a mark or missing half a door. And they be the main ones driving crazy. Like that's why you missing half your damn car now.
Yeah, and they lucky their
That's
car is
why
still on the
now.
road.
Yes. Obviously they've been in an accident and they still driving crazy.
Lucky their car is still on the road. Shit. Cause
That'd be the funniest thing to me.
the way these cars built nowadays, they tear up easy. You'll get
Mm.
one little boot. You hit one little tree. Now your ass can't move no more.
Your car gone. What about the Teslas? I heard they're really popular, but do people really prefer like a Tesla over like what can I say like a not I'm sure they won't prefer a Tesla over like a Mercedes Benz, you know? How popular are they?
I mean, they're a little popular. I mean, people riding the way that they've been riding for all these years, I don't think that's never gonna go stale and get old. But you know, you got your people out here, a few people who want Teslas or they act like, if you got the money to afford it or whatever. But I
Yeah,
do
'cause
believe honestly that yeah, more people would definitely want to ride like a Mercedes
a
Benz or something
Mercedes.
than a Tesla. I mean, even I would rather ride a Mercedes.
Yeah, that's one of my dream cars. My dream car is a Mercedes Benz or a Porsche. Actually, it's a Porsche. But
Oh,
is that like
nice.
it's a Porsche. Yes, that's my dream car, a Porsche.
Oh, that
Nice
coffee
with it
is
like
good.
yes, Porsche, honey. But
And it can
okay, because
happen.
I was just wondering. Yeah, it could definitely happen. Be riding in a Porsche all day.
I mean, one time I flew in the sky in a car like a movie, man. Like I'm not gonna tell this whole story and like why and what was happening, but just know this really happened to me, man. We was in the car and we was kind of flying because we was in a hurry. I was not driving. I was not, but I was in the back seat. What's up, Hidden?
Hidden.
I need to get off the road so I can be the only one. Get out of my way. Like, yeah. And then they be like, go. That's how they be acting too. Like, I want to get the road. But I bet you if they was out there alone, they be wishing other people was out there. They be like,
They'll
damn,
be scared.
I ain't got nobody to pass. I ain't got
They
nobody to
be
do
scared
this.
out there. Hey, it's a
But
damn ghost town.
yeah, so we flying though, man, because the person I with was trying to get somewhere on time, but they were late. So here it go. Like I said, rushing is like one of the worst things that you can do.
Right.
Man, we see a train track and the way it was like it was like up a hill and then it was a train track right there and then going down the hill. I can't even remember the miles per hour. I think the miles per hour was like, I don't know, maybe like 15, 20. I'm not even gonna lie. We was pretty drunk this night. Like I was drunk
That's
as
what it
fuck.
was.
I'm gonna be honest as
Okay.
fuck. Matter of fact, most of us was
Everybody
drunk as
was drunk. Who was the drunkest? Everybody. was equally drunk.
Laura said, my box Chevy, that's my girlfriend. She's always ready, always ready to run. That's what's up, man. Right. I was trying to kick a little flow earlier. Laura SOS on the beats, man. But what's up?
Lord SOS with the
Yeah, what's
music.
up, man? Good to see y'all. So, so again, flying. This man did not slow down going up this hill. I swear we had to probably be going at least 50, 60, maybe more. And once we hit that hill, I'm not lying. That car went in the sky. I'm not lying. Like it was like a fucking movie. That mug
Y'all
went
doing
up
too much.
and then it came down like boom. And then the car spent around. Like once it hit the ground, it spent around opposite direction, went over the curve, and hit a damn tree. This is a
Oh
true
my
story
goodness.
that happened to me. Who is this? We have one G4L Bandicoot. He said we have one Pacific Road in our town where people are constantly getting in wrecks or even flipping their vehicles completely over because they drive like a bunch of jackasses. Damn. Yeah, that's how I be out here too in certain roads. You know, certain roads out here too, I feel like should have a traffic signal. Like certain
Oh
roads,
yes. Or stop signs.
yeah, like certain roads out here will not have a traffic signal, but it probably should be one, and it'll be like a big ass intersection. It study be accidents in that spot. Oh, that's a Yellow Wolf song. Oh, okay. I don't really remember Yellow Wolf. He said, and
Yellow
it's the
one.
same road that my nephews live on, so they better hope that they never hit any of my nephews because I will have no problem going to prison. Yeah, I feel you, man, because people do, and that's why another reason, like that's another thing people need to do when you on the road and you're driving through like a neighborhood or like places where kids be at playing and stuff.
Watch out
Drive
for
slow,
them.
drive slow,
Yes.
look
Please
around.
drive slow.
See, this is one of the reasons why they're putting speed bumps. Because I remember, like nowadays, I'm starting to see this a lot nowadays too. I'm starting to see a lot of
Speed bump.
roads that used to be clear. Now they're just putting speed bumps everywhere around here. They're doing that
Mm-hmm.
because
To
people will
slow
go
people
down
down.
these streets. Kids would be out playing, and here they go flying down the road trying to show how fast they can go.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And kids be playing, they don't be looking sometimes. These kids don't be paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
And some streets don't have those signs. Kids playing over here, kids live over here.
Yeah.
Why are you speeding like that?
Oh, go get that ball. Oh, go get that football, man. All right, I got it. I got it. Soon as they run out to get that football, bam.
Boom. Yeah, that's sad.
It'll be like fucking don't be a menace. Then you pick up the little shoe and you be like, why? You pick the
Why?
little shoe up,
No.
press the shoe in your hand.
Why? You hold the shoe like, why?
Right. He didn't say, yeah, that happened to me once. Dude was driving fast. There was a bump sign, but no bump. So he kept going fast. We got to the sign and there was a dip. Almost broke everyone's back and neck. Wow. See, now with
That's
me
a
and my
horrible
accident,
incident.
believe it or not, we were not hurt. Believe it or not, man. Thank God I came out of that fine. I mean, we were so drunk, we tried to get back in the car and pull off. I'm be honest, we tried to get back in the car and pull off, man, but the car did not go.
Y'all
That
doing too much now.
motherfucker was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." This is a
So
true
y'all really
story
thought
too.
y'all was gonna pull off after all that, huh?
Man, we got the pushing and we like, fuck it. We finna push it to the next gas station and try to, fix it. The car did have a big ass gas on the side though. Like you was just saying, like you see mugs, cars and they be fucked up and they be driving a while. Yeah.
Yep. So that was y'all.
Super said when
That was
AI gets
y'all.
fired up, everyone who has been to jail for acts of violence will be laser beamed to dust. You won't be able to do anything about it. Well, damn, Super.
Whoa.
Your guns will be obsolete. Whoa. He said you can get past the speed bumps easy if you drive on the sidewalk. Now that's funny. That's funny right
You better
there.
hope a cop don't see you.
I mean, man, that reminds me of some laziness I've seen. Like I've seen people literally drive on the sidewalk right up to the door just because they didn't feel like walking from their car normally. Like, that's crazy. I done seen people drive on the sidewalk to try to avoid other people.
Oh
I done
yeah. Well,
seen
you know
that.
what? I have an accident story. One time, my mom, okay, she was teaching my sister how to drive,
Uh-huh.
but it was a tipsy day. I don't know why she chose a day like that to try to teach my sister how to drive, but she did. And it was
Okay.
her and my cousin Pat. It was both of them, and
Mm-hmm.
it was letting my sister drive, but they was super tipsy. And my mama, I don't know how she was on the outside of the car, but she was on the outside of the car while my sister was driving. And when she hit the brakes, something happened that made my sister hit the brakes really hard. She
Uh-huh.
hit it really hard, and my mom flew off the car because she was like, she was turned and tripping, like on top of the car, tripping.
Right.
So my sister hit the brakes real hard. She flew off the car, landed bad, and I think that's when she broke her ankle. Yeah, that's
Wow.
when she broke her. That was like the year 2000. I was like 5 years old.
Wow.
Broke her
Yeah.
ankle. Her ankle was tore up.
Yeah, man. That's why you gotta
It
be
could have
careful.
been worse.
And honestly, I used to be a crazier driver. I did like when the back I say like, maybe like 8 years ago, I used to drive crazy, but nowadays I'm way more safer. Like I really had to make changes. And that night too, that we got into that accident, well, right after that, that's when the police came. The police actually did ended up coming after that. And
Oh, did
yeah,
everything?
after that accident, somebody called the police. And boy, we
Yeah.
lied like no fucking other. Like I'm not even gonna bullshit.
What
We
y'all
had
lying
the
for?
story so straight. And that's the thing about me, like, man, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I mean, I done had some damn I think everybody done had their moments with police, but I done definitely had some moments with police, right? But every
Yeah.
time when I'm drunk, I swear it's like the drunk just snaps out. It just goes away. Like
When the police come.
I don't know if that happens to any other people. Like I know like how must be like, oh my high got blown, where my drunk police just blow my shit. They come around, I
They scared your
instantly
whole
be just
life.
straight arrow.
Oh shoot. Well, at least nobody got hurt.
Damn, you said the dude's car stalled and thought it was an accident. Damn. Damn, man. He said when we went in the hole, it made us all get crushed when it hit the other side of the dip. Then we were in the air. We all hit our heads on the ceiling, then hit the road sideways. Damn, and crunched our backs again and jerked hard to the right. That sounds very bad, bro. Damn, dude. I'm happy y'all all right. I'm happy you good,
Damn.
man. Cause man, that's not my only one. Like I done been in a few more other accidents, but that one kind of came out of nowhere, and we was going down a road. But like I said, I ain't even gonna lie, man. We came up with a damn lie so damn fast because we ain't want nobody to go to jail. Yeah,
Yeah. So what was the
so
lie? I wonder what the lie
so
was.
we told them that somebody came from behind us and hit us. And
Oh,
that's how we went over the road and crashed and did all that. I
so
swear
somebody
that's
came from
what
behind y'all.
Lawrence OS said, don't do 50 down the dirt road in the pouring rain tonight. LOL, you will crash. And I totally agree, Lawrence OS. Oh, hell no. That's like asking for trouble right there. You,
No, you don't want to do that.
just like when you hit
Not
ice,
50.
right? That's why I be saying, like, man, some people got to learn how to drive on all terrain and all, like I said, some people they get caught up in the ice, they get nervous, they shake up. When sometimes you should just let the car just coast, let the car just go, let the car just ease. But then, like I said, nowadays we're dealing with these like speed racer, man. It's like everybody got a helmet on nowadays, right? It's like everybody is like want to be number 9 or something. They hop in that bitch and they putting that pedal to the metal. They're gone. They're just gonna just take off, like, and they don't
Everybody
get.
want to be the beast.
Then you'll see people stuck in the snow because they don't know how to. Again, some people don't even know how to get out the snow. They be in the snow grinding for like hours. Clearly not working. Clearly not working. Here they
And
go.
they just keep putting it on.
They'll crank it harder. Like, where you going?
Right,
And
what are
then
you
he
planning
said
on
the
doing?
road was 60 kilometers, and we were doing almost 100K. That's crazy, man. That's wild. Lord SOS said, to this day, my buddy still burned for that crash. Damn, man. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
I learned some mistake. Like when I got into a few of them, I definitely made me not want to freaking do some stuff again myself. He didn't say don't go to jail, go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I
Don't
swear
go
I
to jail.
told them that man, and the story gets even crazier than this. I'm damn near finna tell y'all this whole story.
Tell
What
us the
up,
whole story.
form of force? What's popping, man? Good to see you, bro.
Come
What's good?
on.
Hashtag form of force in the building. Hey, what's good,
What's
man?
that?
So after the
That's
police
it.
left, right? Because the police actually did end up leaving, and we ended up pushing the car back. Well, no, we pushed the car about 2 blocks. It was three of us. We pushed the car about 2 blocks, got to a gas station, and then
Uh-huh.
that's when we were finna try to fix the tire because the tire was messed up. The car had a gash, but we wanted to fix the tire. So soon as we was finna start doing that, man, police pulled right back up. I'm not even bullshitting. Police pulled right back up,
I
found us
thought it
at
was
the
sweet.
gas station, and they locked up who was driving. The driver that
Who was
night.
driving?
Like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail,
Oh,
but
okay. Right.
now
It
who it
wasn't you
was,
though.
but it
Was
wasn't
it
me.
you? Okay.
Nah, he said it wasn't me. Nah, it wasn't me.
They locked up the driver, i.e. you.
I was the driver now. But yes, they locked him up, took him to jail. But they left me and the other guy. And this is not even our car, man. So, man, believe it or not, we ended up figuring out how to fucking fix that damn tire. Even though it was me who did it, I'm the one who fucking fixed the damn fucking tire. Even though it was tough because back then we was riding the newer kind of car back then. Back then, that's when they had the little security locks on the tire, and that's what fucking took us so long too to fix it because we didn't know that. Like, certain tires, some of them have locks on the nuts, and if you don't have that specific key to get the nut off, then it won't. We had to ask around
On the
again.
lug nut.
This was not our car, but we found somebody who could help us change that tire, and we was right, man. I was like, fuck it. I am driving at this point. I was rolling. I'm talking about, man, we in there thinking about getting some smoke. We in there thinking about getting some drink. We like, man, we finna turn up. We finna hit this spot. I'm not bullshitting. That's what we were gonna do that night. And I know that sound kind of bogus because it's like, hey, what about
Right,
your?
your other homie.
But I'm like, man,
Right.
we was in the
Oh
area.
well.
We was never really in this area before. And then next thing you know, we stopped at another gas station because we needed directions because again, we were kind of lost. I didn't even really know where we were. And then sure enough, when we went to the gas station, tell me why, we ran into the same police who locked up my friend or whatever. Well, what a coincidence they would be
He
there.
seen y'all.
Yeah.
Did he see you guys?
Yeah, I hope you're doing good too, Lord SOS. And then that's when he told us, that's when the police was like, yeah, your friend, yeah, y'all can go get him. He was like, y'all can go get him right now. And we was like, where the police station at? He was like, yeah, it's like 2 blocks down this way. We like, all right. So we get back in the car. Low key, we kind of pissed because we like, man, this dude, wow, this dude just made us jump over a goddamn hill and did all this shit. We low key, we was kind of mad. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. We ain't even want him to drive after that.
Right,
We
you
really
don't need to
did.
drive no more. You could have stayed in jail actually.
But look, we did go to the jail. We did. And we did go get him. We did. And what happened after that, I might have to tell y'all that on another day.
Oh, you gotta tell us that later.
Might tell y'all the whole story, like from beginning to the end. I didn't even tell the part about the turn up. Cause we had a
Oh shoot.
major turn up. Like we were drinking dark and light. Like we was see back then we used to just turn the fuck up all day. See nowadays I be more focused on what things you gotta do and shit. But back then,
Yeah. You
boy,
could
it
just
didn't
turn
matter
up.
if it was boy, back then we would
Monday or Wednesday or Friday.
work a whole fifth before I even go to work.
Damn. Now that's
No,
just reckless.
no bullshit.
That's just reckless behavior.
Not so good. I keep getting busted fucking some Simps woman. Damn, dude, what's going on? Talk
I'm
about
gonna need you to not do that.
damn. I'm like, how you get busted? Oh man.
Who said that?
I hope you're doing well, Mr. Form. I hope you're doing good, man.
I hope
I hope
so
you
too.
but yeah, but oh my gosh. Yeah, we did used to do that too. But one thing that I definitely stopped, because I used to do this a little bit too in the past, I used to drink and drive. I think
Oh,
some people had their moments, or you would get turned and go drive. Like that used to be fun though. We used to think it was fun just getting in the car drunk, banging the music,
right.
swerving. You already know
Doing
I
your
didn't have
thing.
my turn up moments doing that, but now I don't do that no more. Now, if
Mm,
I want to drive, I'm sober most of the time. I wait till I'm home and I'm good before I drink anything, right? I done changed a lot.
yeah.
I don't even encourage drinking and driving no more. I done had people in my family I done seen do that they whole damn near life. And that's why
Yeah.
some of them can't even drive no more, you know?
Yeah. DUI.
Yeah.
I never been a
Yeah.
fan of that.
Foreman
When I
said
was
twice. Oh my goodness. That sounds
mm,
wild, man.
during my wild years,
Mm-hmm.
maybe if I wasn't paying attention, but if I was able to pay attention, I never was a fan of being in the car with somebody drinking and driving, unless they wasn't that drunk. But if you was that drunk, I always was like, "Oh God, please let me make it home." Unless I just couldn't pay attention to what was happening.
Right. Can I please get home today?
Please make it home,
I hope so.
please.
Oh no, Mr. Former. I know, right?
One time, it was a situation. I was in a high speed car chase and did not know it until we got pulled over. I'm like, oh my God, that time y'all was driving from the cops. I thought they was just driving crazy.
That's wild. That's
I
wild
did
right
not know that. I didn't get locked up either. Maybe they knew I had no clue and knew I was not faking because I
See,
was not.
that's why another thing too, you gotta be careful who you ride with and know, like, make sure they legit. If you hop in the car
Yeah,
with somebody, make sure they legit. Cause there's a lot of people out
please.
here that they ain't gonna have their stuff locked down, or they might have this and that in the car and you won't know it. I done seen people get
Hmm.
in trouble like that. You get in the car with someone, they won't even tell you what's in their car, and then some shit
Yeah.
happen and you in trouble because you was with them. So yeah, definitely be careful. Shit. One time I was in the car with someone and we was going to go meet someone else. This someone who I was with, they knew, but I didn't know him. But we went over there, and the person that we were trying to go see literally had a whole fight going on in front of their house. Like, here go another true story. I got a lot of crazy stories.
And they had a whole fight. What
Man,
happened?
this dude had a crowd. I say at least about 6, 7 people outside this house trying to fight him, trying to beat him up. Like I'm not. And
Oh
and the
no.
and the crazy part about it, this is who we're trying to go see. We're trying to go see him, and he's in there, and he was in the house, and they was trying to get him to come out the house. They like, come out the house, come out the house. They mad as hell at him. I don't even know why they fighting him. I don't know what's going on. But what I do know is who I'm in the car with was like because they was mad that this was happening, and then
Right.
they was like, I'm finna hit one of these motherfuckers. And real shit,
No.
they
Did they
literally
really do it?
tried to hit one of them. Now they didn't hit them, but boy, they came damn near close. And here it go where you just in the car with somebody and you don't expect none of this shit. They was like, I'm finna hit one of these motherfuckers. And I'm talking about pulled off, ran right into the crowd. But they jumped out. Oh. But that's how real
Right.
it got, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. That's scary.
If you can't talk right now, you can't drive.
Now people are crazy like that. And that person who was in the high speed chase, that wasn't even a car. You
Ah,
in a high speed chasing somebody else's car,
see
and
that?
that car got towed.
Wow, wow.
Yeah, and that wasn't even that person's car. That is so reckless. That's why
See,
you gotta watch what you're doing, who you handing your keys to.
yep, that you right about that. Yeah, watch who you hand your keys to as well. That's another
Yes,
good one.
or just watch your keys, cause somebody might pick them up off the table.
Yeah, somebody might steal your car.
Right. You know, these young kids, teenagers. That's like teenager stuff.
That's
You
another
never know.
story I could tell y'all. Cause I did it, but now I didn't steal like someone like actual's car, but I did like take a family member's car without asking them. I've done
Uh
that
huh.
once. I've only done that once. But that's like that can happen. You leave your keys out. Somebody might pick it up and go joyriding in your shit. You know?
Hmm.
And boy, that's another good story to tell y'all. What I did that night while joyriding, man, oh man, oh
What did
man.
you do?
Boy, I'll tell you one thing, we had gallons. We had gallons. We was drinking gallons. I'll never forget we went to the basketball ball court that day. We was
Hmm.
so drunk and turned. Motherfuckers
Hmm.
like, come on, let's go to the court. Cause you know how people be lit. They like, yeah, I can do this on the court. Yeah, I can do that on the court. Boy, I tell you, boy, when we went out there, that was some funny ass shit. And we really did go out there drunk as hell, man. But it was fun. It was fun, though.
It was fun. It was
Laura
worth
says,
it, huh?
elementary, he said, a buddy of mine stole a toy from a store. I was with him. Didn't know security grabbed him and left me. Damn. He pointed at me saying, what about him? Never hung out with that guy since. Oh, and that's a good move right there. Because, right, you got,
Right. Don't be hanging out with them.
right, number one, you stole it. Number two, you got caught. So don't try to put that on me. Nah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, I won't be hanging around you no more, buddy. You
Right.
know,
Bad. You know, you
yeah,
gotta watch people
mm-hmm,
influences.
yeah, it
Bad
be like
influences
that.
get you in trouble.
That's why sometimes the people that you think that's rolling with you or that you think will be hard that'll have your back. Sometimes those will be the ones where some shit happen and they'll be the one pointing the finger. They'll be the one pointing the finger. They'll be the one
Yeah.
saying you and this did that. And you might not even be the person who did it. But they'll just say you
Yeah.
did it so they can get their own skin out, so they can get their head above water.
Hmm.
That's why you gotta I advise, just sticking to the real ones or at least putting your time into it. Because
Yep.
it's just messed up stuff that can happen, especially when you driving. Like I say, even when you getting in the car with someone else, it's just so much into it. And make sure people pay attention too. You gotta watch those people who don't pay attention. Like people you get in the car with them and they're looking at you more than the road. Like what the fuck? Have you ever met someone?
Stop looking at me. Yeah.
I know
No,
y'all done
they
met
talk. No,
someone like that.
they're talking to you, right? Talking to you instead of looking at you.
Instead of looking at the road, like they're
You're barely
driving.
looking.
And every time they talk, yeah, then they'll look
Yeah.
for a second, and then they'll look right back
Second.
at you again and start talking to you again. Like,
Yes. That's that's scary driving too. That's
watch
that
those
scary
type of
driving.
people too. Watch those people, man, because
Are
you
you
gotta
paying
be
attention?
you gotta be aware. Like, you gotta be aware out here. You gotta be checking your mirrors, checking your lights, checking this, checking that.
Yeah.
Just pay attention.
Be focused.
And try to be safe as possible. Cause you could get into an accident just like that, like that one car I seen, swerving back and forth with a truck, acting like the truck ain't gonna move, and then swerved into the truck, got the whole front part of the car tore up, had to stop. Meanwhile, truck just still going. You know, Meanwhile, truck didn't even stop. Truck just like didn't even phase the truck. Didn't barely even dented the truck. Barely even dented it.
Yeah, that
So
truck would have been fine. It's the person driving who would have been hurt.
I can't believe people mess around with trucks like that too. Like when I'm next to a big rig or a very big, vehicle, I'm very cautious. Like let them have their space.
Hmm.
Don't be trying to run all around them and you in this little bitty whip and you ain't nah. That's how stuff happens too. Oh, I'm gonna make this truck slow down. And don't
Yeah,
forget, those trucks cannot slow down as fast as you can. Don't forget that.
exactly. I think it's all about not rushing too. Don't rush. You're
Yeah.
gonna be late. You're just gonna have to be late. You rather be late or get in a whole car accident.
Yep, that's one of the worst things that can happen, honestly. Rushing is
You're gonna
definitely,
have to
I
be
say,
late
the
today.
worst thing. You know, just
Mhm.
like a big ass train, it takes a while for that train to stop. That train can't
Yeah,
stop on a dime.
that's another thing. People try to drive and beat the train. That's very dangerous because they just keep going. That's how you get in a train accident. We know that's not good.
I done seen people break the railing trying to beat a train. I've literally
Hmm.
seen, the little the things, the railings that come down. I've literally
Yeah.
seen people run through it and break them. Like soon as they'll be coming down, they hurry up, run through it and break it, and just keep going
No,
just to
that's
try to
not
beat a
good.
train.
I remember
Lord
somebody
SOS.
asked me to hold that. Huh, what happened?
No, he said, LOL, driving next to a transport on the highway is scary. I agree. I agree. And then he said, the wheel will eat you up. Yeah, be careful out here. That's why I be saying they need to be careful. But
I
I
don't
guess
like
I'm gonna go
motorcycles.
ahead and get up out of here, y'all. I enjoyed this one. We've been in here for about an hour. Just wanted to put this
Woo,
topic up.
woo.
I'll put some more topics out here for y'all. In the future, I'll be back to my wrestling stuff. Just wanted to chat it up, talk about some things. I appreciate all y'all for coming through and stopping by. Thank you. And anything you want to say before we bounce up out of here?
Nothing much, but thanks for having me, Mr. Money. This was cool. I like chatting with you, and I just been over here cooking and doing all this good stuff while we've been talking. I'm trying to show what I'm doing without breaking anything. Wish me luck. Fry some chicken, you already know. That'll be done soon. So we're
Looking
gonna eat in a
good.
little bit. Thank you. So that's about it. I'm gonna sit my butt down while that's cooking. I'll see you next time. See all y'all next time. Have a good one. Peace.
Peace out, y'all. Peace out, Hidden. Peace out, Lord SOS. And I'll holler at y'all on the later tip. And I don't really care who you are, sir, sir. Yeah, okay. What? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. Yeah, okay. What? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. Yeah, okay. What? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. And I don't give a damn what they say. And I don't really care what to pay. Cause I'm on the damn track all day. And I'm coming hard like I got the K. And I'm in the building trying to win. Everybody on my team cause they know I spin. They don't really care about a nigga like me. They don't care if they getting shit for the free. But I'm still all my motherfucking swag. They can ride Bentley but it's really Jag. Yeah, I'm popping tags cause I'm so clean. Hey, these looking so goddamn mean. They be like, what's up? They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he got them bucks. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he got that green. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he with the team. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he on the fake. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he got the cake. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he tryna stunt. They ain't fucking with a nigga unless he tryna front. And they don't really fucking know. Gotta get my dough cause a nigga hit the show. And I keep that mic all day, not on hype. Yeah, okay, what? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do. And I don't really care who you are. Yeah, okay, what? And I don't really care what you know. And I don't really care what you do.
Yes, sir.
And I don't really care who you are.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.